Yeah, I get right to the racks. Then I make that shit back. Run up on me, get shot in the back.
It's your in the building, if you're Scott Chambers, back American. Today we got how the Sidemen built a $100 million YouTube empire. We just did Simon's football match with YouTube All-Stars. That was tough, right?
Yeah, that was extremely tough.
Yeah. If you're changing subscribe request, he's playing this character right now. I don't know what he's doing, but we'll see how this plays out throughout this.
My name is Dexter, and if it's your first time tuning in, I want to thank you for tuning in today, okay? It's imperative that you subscribe to the channel, choose the content, and then we...
Join the Discord below. Follow me on JC Instagram, follow Patrick's Instagram. He's being a little corny today. Let's have him right to the video, then we're talking. But yeah, we just did Simon's YouTube All-Stars versus YouTube All-Stars. It was lit. We found out about Deji, KSI, so we're trying to get into the Sidemen.
Yeah, you mans made fun of us because we didn't know who they was.
Word. Let's get right to it, and we're talking.
In 2022, the Sidemen are international superstars. They're creative pioneers, lucrative businessmen, and the face of UK YouTube. But all this fame and acclaim starts with 7 lads in their bedrooms itching for an impossible future. It's a success story for the ages, but can it ever be done again? The inspirational journey is a decade in the making. Let's whiz through it. Simon and JJ knew each other in school, as did Toby and Josh. They hung out online for a while before.
Why is he doing it so fast? Come on, bro.
Yeah, but there's a lot to cover.
I know.
Essentially, what we got here is YouTube is hard work. It's a lot of ups. It's a lot of failures.
So it looks like, my fault.
It's like life.
So it looks like KSI was the first one to blow out of all of them, then he put all his friends on. Because these are like friends, like these are like day ones. I didn't know that. I think they met later in life, like the Coop, A and P. You know
how many of us have them?
Can it ever be done again?
Why not?
The inspirational journey is a decade in the making. Let's whiz through it. Simon and JJ knew each other in school, as did Toby and Josh. They hung out online for a while before inviting Ethan one day in 2013. Vic joined later that year, and the 6 of them began a GTA group called the Ultimate Sidemen. Fancy one member, the group was completed with Harry's arrival in early 2014. All 7 were creating individually on their own channels before deciding to join forces, and thus, the Sidemen were born.
This is why. This is why I reach out to all the reactors. I reach out to all of them like, yo, what's good? But like, people are busy with their life, but if they take time, we could blow, fam.
Yeah, if we just all put our content together.
The Sidemen were born. Their first year was a quick success. Their GTA videos found traction, and clearly the boys had stumbled upon something interesting.
That's cool.
So much so that with their growing platforms, rising monetization, and flourishing friendship, they left their parents' homes and created the Sidemen house.
Oh, they were the first ones to do that? I didn't know that. Content creation house.
It was here that the Sidemen's output hit maximum overdrive. With nothing to do besides record videos all day, every day, in each other's company. Their YouTube channels grew and grew.
Wow, that's so
smart. All things considered, they'd landed in the perfect setup. They were doing what they loved, in an environment that encouraged it, while living with their closest mates. But for many of them, I'm sure this was a crossroads moment. It was a huge risk moving into a house with practically strangers. YouTube was big at the time, but being a YouTuber, it wasn't quite respected yet. At least I'm sure not from their parents.
They were the first one.
Sure, the value of the job was revealing itself, but there were no guarantees. And they were young, finding their feet, working out who they were. Was it the right decision? Fuck it.
300 subscribers in an hour. I'm gonna go and do more.
They were kids chasing a dream. 7 lads who wanted a different life and wanted to have fun along the way.
Shit, man, we're going somewhere. I need to do more of it. I need to do more of it.
Play, record, edit, sleep, repeat, over and over. They put the graft in, days at their desks, cultivating.
See, I wish I had some YouTube content creator friends, but you know, it's hard. Because, like you said, everyone's in their own world, and
I just flew in from Miami.
But yeah, it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Every time you talk.
You know what I'm saying? Alright, whatever.
They were only just sniffing. Something was forming here. Millions.
This gives me chills, man.
Yeah.
It's like we don't have no friends.
Brought the lads together.
We'll get the fuck off.
Oh my god.
As well as colleagues, they were truly best friends.
But they met online, that's crazy.
They were each integral parts of the group. But a side effect of broadcasting your lives like the boys were is something interesting. We felt like a member too. It was intimate. When fans today say they grew up with the Sidemen, this is where it began.
Can you see this real quick?
This was years ago.
Personalities bloomed, dynamics developed, and the character archetypes were formed. It didn't take long to expect Vic to be bullied, JJ to do something weird,
Which is
or
KSI.
Ethan to laugh hysterically. They'd gone from one-man shows to a sitcom cast, and fans were ready to binge.
To remain
That's
in the
fire.
reformed European Union.
We have a disaster called The Big Lie. Champions of the world.
The mid-2010s were the golden era of YouTube vlogging. Despite coming from backgrounds in gaming, the
I was a
Sidemen
kid
were
then, I
finding
don't
great
know.
success in their real-life content. Of course, YouTube was bustling with this stuff back then.
Hey everyone, today I'm doing all these YouTubers. We've got Zoe, Jay, Casper.
All the cringy YouTubers back then.
Joe Sugg and his creator friends reigned the platform for years, but many of these guys are nowhere to be seen in 2022. Asked why, Joe Sugg said,
My audience have all grown up, or the audience I had back then, they're all now in their 20s. The stuff that I knew how to make back then is not what they want to
And
consume
he's
now.
still making thousands of dollars a month. Residual income. Probably.
Oh, wow.
Because he was the top dogs. They had to have millions of views. They're talking about them because Simon's, most popular
I
group.
wonder what he's doing on his spare time.
Murder, right? But he's bringing in the residual income checks for sure.
Yeah.
which means one thing, they didn't adapt well enough. Not like the Sidemen.
Welcome to the Sidemen channel.
2016 was a pivotal year for the Sidemen.
Okay.
It was time to expand, attempt new things. Their shared channel was born just in time for their first charity football match.
An embrace
Oh, wow,
from the
2015.
Sidemen.
Wow. He had no idea.
£100 you guys made for charities, which is fantastic.
They tightened up their branding, hired the right people, and a decision was
That's
made to
fantastic.
slowly phase out their gaming content in favor of their newer project, Sidemen Sunday.
Ooh, what's that?
These videos, every Sunday, started modestly, with standard trends and ideas. It didn't take long, however, for those ideas to expand alongside a growing budget. These videos were the Sidemen really sensing their creative potential. The combination of adolescence and research coalesced into highly captivating content.
Wow.
The Sidemen channel raked in millions of new
That's
fans,
fire.
and larger corporations noticed. In 2018, the group announced that published on YouTube Originals, the 7-part series was the
Wait,
first
YouTube original. So I'm saying, so they had to deal with YouTube. So that means YouTube's paying them, or they own their content.
Yeah, because they said a big corporation.
Large corporations started reaching out.
Yeah.
So YouTube. So how does this work, guys? I know how Netflix they give you like $2 million to do a show, but you don't have no rights to it. Obviously, it's their stuff.
You got a chunk.
You get a chunk of money. Is that how it works for YouTube right now for them? What do you think?
Published on YouTube Originals,
Probably, yeah.
the 7-part series was the boys' first dip into traditional media. With professional crews and budgets,
What?
the Sidemen
That's
were
fine.
equipped with real production
do that.
value, as well as
Just
celebrity co-stars.
Steve
This
O.
series had all the bells and whistles of larger
Jerry Roach.
productions, but still the authentic heart that Sidemen fans loved.
I think we're just gonna drive by here and you can wrap something stored like a little bit.
Alright, wait.
A drive-by movie. Yeah.
Despite all this, the boys never tried to repeat it, but they did catch a taste for that production value. Wanting to take matters into their own hands,
But the
knowing
money
that
wasn't
would
right.
help, they laid their eyes on talent manager Tanya Pyle, who helped put the YouTube original series together.
And we were just like, yo, like, do you want to be our personal manager? And she was thought about it. And she's like, fuck it, let's go, let's see what happens.
Okay, so she's like the mastermind
I
behind
need to
it.
write her name out. Tanya, holla!
Word, right?
We need to get up with Tanya, man. Let's make this happen.
Fuck it, let's go, let's see what happens.
They went viral after that. That's what you're saying.
This catalyzed a new
Guys, what's your
era.
favorite Sidemen video? What's in the comments?
How did you do that? That's pretty impressive.
Word, right?
This catalyzed a new era of Sidemen Sundays. Bigger ideas, larger budgets, and longer screen time. Hours of content for fans to consume every single Sunday. They became an instrumental part of a fan's week. They were huge videos, but more importantly, they were consistent.
Please tell everybody your favourite magic spell.
I wonder how much they make per video.
Alongside the boys'
50,000, 100,000.
pushing, forced the Sidemen into the mainstream. This holiday video, in which the boys split up into a cheap and expensive group, went platinum. On paper, it's 2 hours of the lads abroad, but the views don't lie. This video is pure entertainment.
I'm gonna have to watch that on my own time.
Beneath the extensive planning and absorbing performances, there's an effective story here.
I want to do that. Fun. Oh my god, bro! Who wants to join my YouTube group? DM me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's build one.
Come on, let's get a YouTube group. Let's get another dad, so you can be friends with the dad, and then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, need an old fellow.
At their highest potential, which means they had a lot to lose. How could they ensure all of this success didn't start crumbling? The Sidemen are made up of more fame, money, influence than they ever expected. They'd gone from gaming after school to having the world at their fingertips.
But
It's
they
a
didn't do it
parachute
for 10
sure to
plus
go to
years.
the heads of most.
Build up.
Yeah,
Boys
build
never
up.
forgot their roots. A system had to be put in place to keep each other grounded.
Right, you sacrifice personal goals and achievements also for a group in achievement. And it's not because it's just like brand achievements, it's we're friends, right?
The Sidemen are pretty clear about who's in charge. No one. They knew from day one that keeping it democratic would eliminate egos. With no leader, everyone has equal priority and responsibility.
But there's gotta be
Every
a leader.
Sidemen Sunday you watch was assigned to a specific member whose job it was to organise and oversee the whole project. When a video is completed, it's tallied up on a spreadsheet next to the member who directed it. The goal is to rotate this assignment around, with responsibility being shared equally. But this is only half the system. How did the Sidemen eliminate tardiness? The card system is the group's way of ensuring accountability.
And if you're 30 minutes late to a shoot, you get a yellow card.
Too late, and a red card. With the red card, the Sidemen Sunday you directed is now scrubbed off your tally.
Oh wow.
Why is this bad? Because now you're behind the rest of the group. And remember, the goal is for this tally to be equal amongst all of them. Next time a video is assigned, it has to go to you.
If you have to sacrifice maybe like one thing that you can do at a later date for the benefit of 6 of your friends, you're gonna do it.
If you get yellow cards, you get to put more work in there.
The more you let the team down, the more work.
I wonder who got the most yellow
This
cards.
decision might be the key factor why the group is still so strong today. The group takes priority, and they've all recognized this. Their longevity is a result of discipline and selflessness. But it would be criminal to leave their team out of this. For years, the Sidemen boys were jack of all trades. You have to be. When starting
2014,
out. This meant knowledge of
2012.
sound, camera, marketing, distribution, design, and editing. But there's a crucial stage in every creator's growth where they have to leave that control behind.
We have a couple people that are so essential to the whole operation now because they've come in and they've just put us first. You know,
Yeah, you see, it's always funny because all these groups have like affiliates, and I'm sure they have like affiliates, like people who are around but not part of the group, like friends of friends. Like Toby has his friend, Casey has a friend, or his brother that comes around, and it's kind of cool to like see like the whole universe. It comes like a whole like its own world.
Right, because it keeps growing and growing.
Yeah, it's fine. I like seeing stuff like that.
Daily basis.
And today, they have an expert team of specialists that help bring their dreams to reality.
Wow, this is
Dozens
a
of
whole-
employees that help from thumbnails all the way up to building businesses. They've recruited powerful people with talent and drive that helps complete the Sidemen puzzle. And in doing so, the group's job titles have evolved.
I think the one thing that's very different about being a video creator is that to do it as a job, you have to become a distributor.
As they've aged, qualities in management, supervision, and leadership have had to form. A spirit for enterprise emerged, and many successful business ventures are thanks to the behind-the-scenes help. Because of this rock-solid foundation and guidance, it's really hard to see the Sidemen slowing down anytime soon.
You guys really could do Sidemen forever and have it maintain your lifestyle forever.
I'm sure the Sidemen look back on their journey as a bit of a fever dream. They've accomplished so much, and every step is still there to be watched. Just 10 years ago, they were kids playing FIFA in their bedrooms. They didn't know their place in the world, what was destined for them. They just had the balls to imagine. It took creative thinking, endless drive, and a whole lot of responsibility.
Endless drive. Send me the video of the
The
drive.
Sidemen paved their own path. And as impossible as it seems now, I'm sure back then, they felt the same way. YouTube today might seem like an impenetrable fortress, like the stars are already established. But the world latched onto the Sidemen for who they were. You don't need $1 million or a dedicated team. Audiences want one thing, and that's you. Ultimately, the Sidemen proved one thing, that anything is possible if you just believe in it and do the fucking work.
Yeah, literally, right? Do the work.
Beautiful video, very inspiring.
Shout out Dodford, man. If you see this, shout out Dodford. This is a real video. Wow. This is gonna be the chills, man. It's inspiring. This makes me want to work harder with this YouTube shit. But yeah, man, it's your ATV. How you feel about the video?
We gotta hurry up, man. I'm 67 years old, so we gotta speed it up.
You know what I'm saying? What's your last thoughts, though?
We love you. This is inspiring. Shout out to the Sidemen. One day, we'll be part of Sidemen American brand.
Yes, sir. We out of here.
Hey, hit the block, catches that slipping, we spinning in that drop. Bullets Tyson biting, fuck, I look like I ain't got a box. Ain't sparing no nigga, he try me and I'ma pop his top.